think we're good. We live? Let me see. Hang on. Gotta adjust a few things here. Hang on, everyone. Hang on. It's that way. It's that way. Okay. Put that one right there. This one over here. This one right here. Oh, too big. All right. Oh, good evening, everybody. Let me turn this down. It's a little too loud right there. Good evening. It's live stream time. Shanclen Shadow Productions live stream time. Oh, happy Monday, everybody. It's getting warm outside. It's currently 64 degrees out right now. It's ridiculous. Winter just started and it's ending already. It's a shame. Shame indeed. Let me know how the audio is doing for everybody. Might be a little too much right there. Let me adjust this real quick. Let it be level with my voice and everything. Oh. Okay, move this one a little bit over like that. Make this one a little bit bigger. Cool. Few adjustments here and there. Good evening, everybody. Hope everyone is doing swell. Having a good Monday. Having a good start to the week. Everyone is doing just dandy. Hope everyone's good. Tell me, where you watching from? Shanclen Shadow Productions. It's normal for everybody to tell exactly where their address is, social security number, bank account routing number. Just kidding. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't do that. Just kidding. Well, let me know where you're watching from. It's really cool to be able to see where everybody is watching from. 82 degrees down here in Tempe. Psh, I don't miss that. It's like you don't get winter, you just get summer, spring, and fall. Barely a little bit of fall. But that's it, you don't get winter. Tennessee, Cleveland, oh, California. Arizona's in the house, Flagstaff. Florida, UK, oh, good evening, everybody. Belgium, 2 a.m. here, gee. Minneapolis. Oregon, what's up? Mesa. Eastern Oregon, Denver, Colorado. Oh, it's good to see everybody. Cottonwood, Arizona. And let everybody join in here a little bit. Hobbs, New Mexico. Nice. A lot of people here. So if you're new here to Shanclen Shadow Productions live streams, this is where you get to ask questions. We get to all hang out. Past videos you may have had a question on. Certain things, do my best to try to answer as best I can. And yeah, because I have a normal day job, I get busy. And I can't get through all the comments on YouTube because there's a lot of them that come in. But yeah, you guys are all more than welcome to ask away. Australia. Oh, Georgia, Las Cruces, Indiana, Michigan. Oh, hello everybody. Good evening. Sweet. Dun, 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 dun. What's up? So I'm going to say my apologies for not making a video this past Friday. I was burnt out. I was tired and needed some time for myself a little bit. Just at least just 1 week. Just 1 week. A couple days. That's all I needed. But don't worry, because I filmed a bunch more episodes last night. So those are going to be coming up Friday. So it'll be something to look forward to at the end of the week. So that'll be really, really cool. Blackfeet Nation, oh. Is the soul eater creature thing the most evil thing? No. I give it about a 2 on the scale of 10. Hello from Buckeye, Arizona, Oklahoma, warming up. I know, everyone's thawing out right now. It got to like 71 here today, and I was just like, that's crazy, because like just last week it was like in the 40s, 50s, and 60s. Or not even the 60s, just 40s and 50s. And then it jumps up to like 70, and I'm like, fuck. So I was outside, and I went to go feed my animals and stuff, and it was hot. I was just like wearing all black and just hot. And I'm just like, ugh. I left Phoenix because I didn't want to deal with this, but my body got used to the cold. Now it's got to get used to the weather here. It was a beautiful day yesterday, though. Jeez. Sat outside the porch, watched the sunset. Those of you who follow my Instagram, you saw the picture I saw. It's beautiful. Beautiful sunset here in Arizona. So if you're not following me on Instagram, go follow me right now. Official Shanclen, SSP. I wish I knew how to do graphics and stuff. It'd be all just like throw it right here. It'd be real cool. But yeah, got it's pretty awesome day though. This is a busy Monday. How's everyone else's Monday? Like me for work is pretty chill for a Monday. Normally I have to do like a lot of stuff and everything, but it was pretty chill. It's pretty chill. What is the most powerful evil creature? Say like the creator, but evil. That would probably have to be the most powerful. The sun's not even down all the way. Why my dog's barking already? Fuck. They're wasting no time. They saw my post. They knew I was going to be doing a live stream. They're probably fighting over their dog food or whatever. Hopefully not sensing anything. Where's my tobacco? It's right here. It's right here. Just gotta get a little bit of moisture in me. So I got some water here. Got some Monster. And I have a lovely evening hanging out with everybody here. Salt Lake City. My pipe tobacco is beginning to dry out. Oh no, all the flavors going away. Sorry everybody, I'm trying to see if I can see anything from my window out here. So those of you who are new here, I do like a lot of Skinwalker content and stuff, and sometimes it's happened when it was warmer, and today is pretty warm, but they're feeling pretty ballsy. They don't want to freeze tonight, so they might come tonight, and they just come around and just mess around with things. It's kind of annoying, but if you follow my Instagram, I have some clips of some of my late night adventures of things coming around my home. But normally, like, first indications of when weird things come around and my dogs start barking. And right now I'm the only one home, and yeah, so this may be an interesting stream. We'll see. Excuse me. Why did I not make a video on Friday? I was tired. I wanted a little break, but new video coming on Friday for sure. Are you going to investigations with your brother again? No, I'm not. He's doing his own thing. I'm doing mine. Will you be exploring on your own anytime in the future? Yeah. Actually, we got our first investigation scheduled. Bringing on a couple guys. So I'll have to see how all that goes. It's going to be really fun. How many creatures do Navajo beliefs have? A lot. I don't even know them all. We have a lot though. How can spirits attach to objects with their energy? They're just like with feeling, thought, intention, and memories can all attach to certain things. So, like I said, like everything that you own or have in your life, or you interact with, the things that you own in your lifetime, things you interact with, things that become precious to you because they have a certain memory, they have a certain, I guess you can say, tie to it. So that's where how you can be able to attach to certain things. So it just really all kind of depends on how all that works. But in a sense, that's how everything gets spirits attached to things, in a sense. Same way. Things that we humans do as well. Dun, 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 dun. Cats actually see everything, and snakes seriously not every dog does. I haven't met a dog who doesn't. I haven't met every single species or hung out with them enough, but my dogs do. I don't have any cats though, and snakes are no bueno with our tribe. Dang, is that a mini monster? No. It's just how big my hands are. This is a normal size monster. Well, not the big ones, but it's just normal, I guess. Being Navajo, are you more prone to being affected by spiritual elements, eclipse, spirits, snake stuff, etc.? Yeah. It just kind of really depends on what we deal with and stuff. So, like, if we really deal with something that's like a legit dead body or like other crazy stuff, yeah, I got to get some ceremonies done. And when I'm old and I quit all this stuff, I'm gonna have to get some ceremonies done too. But in due time, I will take on all those arrows for now until it's time for me to get my own ceremonies done. Oh. Our government is gone crazy. They banned smoking about everywhere and put such high taxes on tobacco that is almost as expensive as gold. Ooh, see? Tobacco. Get some tobacco. You'll be rich. What does it mean when something invades your dreams? When your mind as some kind of a third party. Go check out our demons invading your dreams, because I touch on that a little bit, but it teaches you how to kind of go against it and also recognize when certain things shouldn't belong in your dreams. Do I have any stories of traveling on Route 491 on New Mexico Haunted Highway? Highway 666. No, but I'm gonna go there. I will go there. That's on my list. Go check it out. It's gonna be cool. I rewatched your video about dream nightmares and I'm still stumped. Well, if something's invading your dreams, then it really depends on how they are inside of your dream. Are they good? Are they bad? What are they doing? And if it's of like malicious intent, if it's kind of bad and stuff, I would say just throw hands and get rid of it. Do your best to put some ash on your forehead and stuff when you sleep to make sure nothing kind of gets in your dreams while you sleep when you're in a vulnerable state. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Yep. My dogs are still barking. Oh, hello everybody who's just joining the stream. Sorry, I'm just reading through the comments, trying to see if I can answer some questions. Hi, finally I catch you live. Thank you for coming on. Can dark spirits curse / hex you? Any stories you can share of being healed or dying because of a curse? Yeah. It's kind of what demons do in darkness and evil. They love to do evil things like that. So, had to get one time I got cursed, but I had to get some ceremonies done, and after I got the ceremonies done, it helped. So I would have to say, go see whatever faith, religion, healer that you may have. If you're dealing with any dark entities, they'll have, in a sense, a way of reversing the knot of evil that may be affecting you in your spirit, and everything should be good after that. Sorry if you got cursed. Really sucks, and those are really hard to get rid of. Are the res dog giving you a hard time lately? I think like one of my dogs is a res dog. They're just naughty though. They always run off. I yell at them, like, get over here, and they come back. One of them got tossed in the pound the other week, and I was like, golly, I had to pay like $45 to get him out. It's funny. You said snakes are a no-no. Why? Well, at least for our tribe, snakes in our stories are beings that were touched by lightning. So when they slither, it's like in the shape of a jagged lightning. So lightning, we're not supposed to touch certain things like that. And with the venom and all that other stuff that's in there too. So snakes are a no-no. We always try to keep our distance, at least with our tribe. But other tribes, they have different things with them. It's just with mine. I can't touch snakes. Dun, dun, dun. When I seen the floating demon in the sky as a child, was it day or night? Daytime. It's pretty crazy. It was like mid-morning. What's the difference between ceremonial tobacco and commercial tobacco? So ceremonial tobacco is typically grown by the person who's running the ceremony. It's more natural tobacco that you actually grow it yourself. Commercial tobacco is, they could put all sorts of different stuff in there, different chemicals and everything. So I try to like smoke like black and milds because they're like cigars. I know there's still chemicals and stuff in here too, but it's, you know, wood tips. Always get wood tips. Don't get plastic tips, because you're gonna, if it starts getting down here, you're gonna start melting the plastic and smoking that. Don't do that. But ceremonial tobacco is more used for very special events, normally homegrown. Commercial tobacco is more recreational, but if need be, you're in a pinch and you need some tobacco, yeah, so you can use commercial if you need be. Tell us the favorite metal concert you've seen. It would have to be a baby metal concert. They were opening up for Korn and Stone Sour. I think there was one other band there too. It was over in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and that one was a really fun one. It's like a perfect day outside. My uncle and I came down from Denver, and we went to go watch baby metal. I'm a big fan of baby metal when they first came out and stuff, and my uncle and I were like really jamming that and stuff. So we went to go see them. That was the second time we've seen them. And so it was pretty crazy because one of my bros from high school was actually there too. I didn't even know. Like, I haven't seen him in a long time. Like, later on, I was just like, yeah, we went to a concert. He's like, no way. Was it in Albuquerque in baby metal? He was like, yeah. He's like, dude, I was there too. I was like, what the fuck? You didn't text me? You know, but much love to him, though. It was a lot of fun. It would have been cool go to a concert with him. Let me see. I wanted to ask about mirrors being possible gateways. I looked into mirrors in dreams and would see people in them that didn't show up in the dream plane. Yeah, mirror world is like a totally different place. It's one of those things that's like, that's a whole nother dimension, you know? So I try not to fuck with the mirror dimension because it's hard to get out of. Will ash on the forehead stop a hag from entering my dreams? Go for it. It's always stop things for me. Oh, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Let me see. Let me open up my notes here. So for everybody who's joining here, everybody who donates to the stream is going to be getting a shout out in my next video. So thank you so much for the $5 donation. Your videos are awesome. Good stuff, man. Thank you so much. Yes. So all these proceeds and everything that come from the streams and the videos are all going to go into future investigations. So like I said, it's we're getting closer to the 100K mark. So whenever we get closer and closer to that, you know, it's how much are we? Where are we at right now? Let's see. Hang on, everybody. Hang on. Let me open this up. 98,675 subscribers. So we need 1,325. 25? Yep. Yeah. So that's how much we need right now. Then we'll split the channel. This one's gonna be paranormal. The second one's gonna be more fun. So I actually have an investigation lined up for those of you who are just joining us too. First investigation is actually next week. So I'm not gonna say where though. It's gonna be a surprise. But I'm looking forward to that a lot. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Do I believe in angels or archangels like Saint Michael? Yeah, it's a cool dude. Demonic entities are very ew. Always show them you're stronger than they are. Oh. Oh. Thank you so much for becoming a shadow warrior. Wow, that's such a good lineup. Hell yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's such a beautiful day. I think it was at the Isleta Theater. It was bomb. What are my thoughts about Mexican food? I love Mexican food. Give me some carne asada fries or birria tacos. Ooh. Oh, you're making me hungry now. I haven't eaten dinner yet, but don't talk about food. I love it though. It's delicious. This is what that's what contributed to getting me to my size I'm at now. It's that good. Yeah. What would I recommend as a prerequisite to learning to do what you do? Hopefully alongside. So I would say if you want to learn to do what we do, start out by just knowing yourself mentally, spiritually, and physically, and just exploring the spiritual world and learn as much as you can from all sorts of different cultures. And you'll go pretty far from there. Do you need to smoke the tobacco or can you just leave it out for them? If you're talking about the spirits, you can leave it out for them. I like to try to have a conversation with the spirits, so I partake of the tobacco too. So, yeah. What kind of other plants do Navajo smoke during their ceremonies? Commercial tobacco is more prejudicial for our health, or is it the same? Like I said, we have natural tobacco that grows where we are, so it doesn't have chemicals. So, yeah, so just tobacco. So you said in the past that sage puts angry spirits to sleep, but they wake up pissed. This puts things into perspective for me. Can you tell me what sage is good for if it pisses off spirits? So sage is more so of nullifying energies around you. It's more so a medicine for yourself. Like you can boil it and drink it, or you can just eat it too. It's more so of a medicine that's used for the self. So say like, for me, how I use it is like if I go somewhere and I have a bad day and I'm just feeling off or just really bad and stuff, I have some sage and I burn that. And if everybody in my family is all feeling off and stuff, so I'll go ahead and burn that, and then everybody will feel better. It's more so not getting rid of spirits, but healing yourself. That's what that's used for. And if you want to, the sweetgrass and cedar have the same properties too as well, but they have an extra kick to against evil spirits. So in a sense, that's what sage can be used for. What do I think about kratom, brother? What's kratom? Tell me what's kratom. I'm busy at work and doing YouTube. I don't know too much about these things. So, the outside world, what's really going on besides TikTok? So tell me what that is. We'll see. I'll give my thoughts on it. Any chance you can come back to Black Star Canyon, or have you explored everything you think you can find there? I want to go back because we only got a certain like distance up there in the canyon. And yeah, the mountain lion showed up, and so we had to turn around. So I heard there's a waterfall up there, though. I want to go up there. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Gotta get some new walking shoes, though. My shoes are all ripped up and old. I don't normally buy shoes for myself. My dad got me some shoes for Christmas, some boots. So I'll be wearing those. Timberlands, but they're like a comfy type of Timberland. It's the only shoe brand that had my size. We're a size 14. It's kind of hard to find boots that size. Dun 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 dun. Would you recommend a background in demonology, angelology study? I'm horrible at reading, sorry. Before training under you / before even thinking about signing up to do an interview to become a member of Shanclen Shadow Productions? I mean, it's kind of very risky for me to bring people on because I don't think people really understand what we do. And it's just like you could die, and I don't think people fully grasp that, you know? So it's a very heavy topic, and it's just like we're not like other YouTubers that go, "Hey, is there a ghost here?" The ghost says hi. Oh my god, and they go run away and stuff like that, you know? And it's just like we're there for genuine interaction with whatever being we come across, and a lot of times they're not good. So, and the beings that we deal with and see and stuff can kill you like that. So, or take your soul away and you just fucking die and everything. So, I would just say, just try to study up as much as you can and just do your best. And if you can do that or not. And yeah, just do your best. And then there's like a whole screening process that happens with the whole, investigations and stuff, and like living locally too is a plus too. But yeah, because it's just like having somebody live states away, it's kind of hard to do stuff because you got to be consistent with it, you know. Wait, so I can't just offer spirit cigarettes? Well, you can, but just rip it and take the tobacco out and give them the tobacco, but it's not going to be the... It's like someone coming up to you and be like, let's see. It's a good example. You say, hey, I'll do all this amazing cool stuff for you. You got to take me to dinner. Instead of taking you to like a fancy restaurant, they take you to like McDonald's. Or even someplace worse than that, you know? So I don't know. It's just like it's always trying to be ultimately respectful to the spirit and do your best what you can. Like I said, like I won't give cigarette smokes unless that's the only thing that I have. But normally I always try to get nicer tobacco as much as I can. Ho, Carmen, thank you for becoming a level 1 Shadow Warrior. Ho. How do you and your tribe feel about things like tarot and other ways of divination that look into the future? Is it encouraged, or are you guys not into looking into the future? The future's always changing. Leave those to the star beings, pretty much. Yeah. I don't use tarot cards because I don't know how to use them properly. All those things, it's like essentially like a ceremony, so I always got to try to know how to do it the right way. I don't know how to do them, so I'm not even going to try unless I learn from someone who really knows how to use it. Do angels and thunder beings get along? Fuck yeah. You ever go to their soccer matches? Your beard is looking nice, brother. Oh, thank you. I need to shave. It's just like, it's all patchy and everything. I hate it. Maybe in another 5-10 years, it'll be thicker. We'll see. Kirkland, New Mexico, what's up? What type of games will you play when I hit 100,000 subscribers? Second channel, I'll play mainly horror games. Who knows? Maybe I'll do like a live stream with the bros and we'll play, I don't know, maybe like Fortnite Warzone or something like that. Dun, 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 dun. Is it easier to talk to a member of other faiths like Christian or Muslim about things like spirits than atheists? Oh yeah, if somebody. It depends on the person that you're trying to talk to. It doesn't really matter what faith or religion. You can be of a faith or religion, but not really practice it or believe it. You know what I mean? In a sense, like they're just doing it just because they're told to do it. You know, or they grew up thinking about it, or grew up doing it and stuff like that. But until like, I always prefer conversations of people who are strong believers of their faith, but are also respectful of others. That's what I love about talking to people from other faiths and religions and everything. Atheists, I mean, I've talked to a couple of atheists before, but it's just like I don't talk about spiritual stuff with them when I already know like they don't believe in it. So it's just like, what am I going to do to try to what am I going to do to try to unless like they've seen it. It's like one of those things. It's just like you got to be able to experience it yourself for you to believe in something like that. And if you're a hardcore atheist, I'm sorry, I'm not going to try to convince you. Oh, thank you so much. Archonize? Horrible names, I'm sorry. For gifting 10 lucky viewers, Shanclen Shadow Productions memberships. Oh, you will go on the shout out list. Thank you so much for that. Would someone with a military background or training be useful for what you do on your investigations? Possibly. Like I said, a lot of factors. Age. It does help to have a military background, but did that military background mess you up really bad to where you're unstable mentally? Or did it make you as a stronger warrior? Or, you know, it's just like what things could be attached to you? What are your past traumas? All these other different things and factors of how evil can get to you. And it's just like, you know, it's just like no drug abuse, no, you know, hardcore alcoholism. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff. But like, if you have a military background, it does give you perks and stuff. But it's just like I said, there's a whole bunch of factors that go into it. Los Angeles, what's up? Gonna try and grow some sacred tobacco this springtime. Oh, send me some if it comes out really successful. Since you have done so many videos on evil beings, would you ever do videos about beings aligned with good? I don't know if I want to give secrets away of the good. I love exposing the darkness and evil. I love hurting them. It's good though. I mean, like, there's not really too. Maybe, but it's one of those things that, like, with good spirits, it's like maybe, yeah, I'll see about it, but I really don't want to put those guys in danger. I'm willing to throw evil under the bus. Good guys, though, kind of best to leave them be. Hey, Desert Sky, what's up? You know, some people do things that can kill you in an instant all the time for the thrill. Many people would not mind dying to get involved with any more than rock climbing. I mean, go for it. Like I said, like our crew's all willing to do that. I'm not saying that it's just like people don't understand, fully grasp. Like a lot of people will say, let's join up. And it's just like, but they have a family. They got, you know, newborn on the way, or, you know, they got all these different things that they have to take care of and stuff, and they just don't take into account. And yeah, it's just one of those things. We've seen it before, and yeah, it's kind of one of those things I always got to think carefully about. How do you know if you're a spiritual warrior? You fight evil. I'm gonna have to say that, yeah. You fight evil, I consider you a spiritual warrior. You give somebody a compliment every day, you're a spiritual warrior because you're spreading goodness. And you're not letting evil prevail. Oh. Anita, thank you so much for becoming a level 1 Shadow Warrior. Oh. Are there any stories of how Navajo came to live on the lands that they do now? I've heard stories that the Navajo used to live in the northeast but had to leave due to evil entities on the land. Where northeast? Yeah, we do have a lot of stories of how we came from underground and stuff and everything in our creation stories. So, from the other worlds. So, yes. Are evil spirits really bad, or are they just part of nature? You wouldn't call a hungry animal who eats a person bad. It's nature, right? It depends. There's necessary evils in the world, but if evil goes out of their way to go outside of their necessary evil stuff, then yeah, I consider them bad. In my culture, we pray over the tobacco and set it next to the tree. Oh, it's good. Canada, what's up? Does it take away from your niche about talking about good things? No, it's just like people, because when you talk about a certain thing, it draws attention to them. So if I were to start talking about certain good beings and stuff like that, in a sense, puts a target on their back spiritually. I don't want to do that because they're doing their own thing. They're badass and doing whatever. So it's just like, I don't want to talk about the good that's doing their thing and possibly jeopardize what they're trying to do. Rather do that against evil and just jeopardize whatever the fuck they're trying to do, kind of thing. I could talk about maybe like lightly about them, but can't go into full detail like how I do with evil beings. I feel like native language won't last another generation in the US. Do you have any thoughts on how to move on with that reality? I'm learning it. Just record it. And you record it, then nothing will ever go away. Can you liberate trapped spirits from whom are under the grasp of evil? Is it being a liberator thing? Yeah, you can. Just gonna know how to fight off who's trapped them, for sure. Oh, the tobacco is now lit. What's the scariest thing you have seen with your own eyes on an investigation, or the weirdest? Saw one of my best bros get possessed, and during the exorcism, the door slammed shut after we opened it. Pretty much demon saying that we can't. Why does this keep doing this? Hang on, everybody. I ran out of memory again. Sorry. Happened last time too. I don't know why it does that. Okay. Am I still live, everybody? Am I here? We good? We all still alive? We all still here? But yeah, so the weirdest thing I've seen with my own eyes or an investigation, yeah. Patag got possessed, heard some crazy EVP, cut his throat, all these other different things too. And we performed an exorcism on him. And Koltai opened the door. And after he opened the door, the demon slammed it shut. It's like, nah, you guys are stuck with me. I was like, fuck. Plan Fire, what's up? Oh, thank you so much for the $11 donation. Magnet Tech. You will get a shout out in my next video. We ate at Hope's Frybread today. Thank you for your recommendations. Super good. Super good. Thanks so much. Yeah, the place was good. I used to live in the apartments like right across the street. So, yeah. So we used to go there pretty often. Oh, I want an Navajo burger now. Finally made it to a live stream. What's up? How do I feel about foreigners learning indigenous languages, and how should people act out truth and reconciliation? And just know, if you want to learn our language, it's a very sacred language, so if you start saying bad things from it, it's going to come back on you. Just be careful. Do I like First Nation rappers? Haven't really. I mean, like, I listen to rap and hip hop every now and then, but I don't really listen to too much of it. Oh, Alex, thank you for the $5 donation. You shall get a shout out in my next video. Thank you so much. Have I ever had entities follow me home? No. Yeah, we always make sure to cleanse the ceremony of interaction at the end of every investigation, so we've never had anything follow us home. What's worse for skinwalkers? Winter when the nights are longer but it's cold out, or summer when you can run around in furs but night is short? Winter, because they don't wear much and they freeze. For sure, though. Summer, they definitely run around a lot more. Hello from Guam. Dang. What up? What are my thoughts on AI and evil spirits? Ooh, that's a good question. Next evolution of evil is going to be going into AI technology. Honestly, those are my thoughts, though. Evil has made their way to affect physical realm. Now they're going to go into the tech realm and start affecting that too, I think. Have I ever encountered evil spirits known as deathly sickness? I know evil spirits that can give deathly sickness. I don't know if they go by that name. I'm pretty sure there's some out there named that. But yeah. God, those guys are. That's why having herbs and medicines on you while you investigate or deal with these beings are definitely really good to be able to help you out against sickness and evil. Is it true that you once encountered a spirit named Darkus? Fuck that guy. He possessed me partially. Yeah, that was over at the Gila County Jail. And he was in charge of the copper mines in the area too, and poisoning the minds of people with greed, stealing their souls after they die. That was pretty crazy, because like he partially possessed me in that investigation. I didn't even know it until like Kolta was like, Shanclen. And then like while I was being possessed, he used my own voice in the SB7 to say use that ghost ceremony. And I didn't say that. You can see my mouth is like not even moving at the time. And like the IR light started flickering pretty bad too. Pattaya got pushed in there. Then we had to do a ceremony. We just banned him the fuck out of there. And that's where a lot of people were talking about like spirits who are trapped. That location was a prison. So that was one of the staging areas for the spiritual slave trades. So there was a lot of innocent spirits that were stuck in there. So we did a ceremony to be able to cleanse them out and release those lost souls in a sense. And so in that ceremony, we banished him out of the building, but it's one of those things that, like, I'm not going to get too much into that, but yeah, we in a sense, we encountered him. Wasn't a lot of fun, but we foiled their plans. Oh geez, a lot of comments are coming in. Sorry everybody, I gotta find out where I was. What happens when we die? What's next? Happy hunting grounds! Yay! Mission complete. You finished the game. Now you got to go play a different game now. Since you go to a different spiritual world and go, from what I'm told, it's a really good place. If you're a really bad person though, you go somewhere else. It's not really that good. Okay. Can you share any cultural stories about the stars? Yes, go check out my extraterrestrial video. I talk about it there. I was the director of the All Nations Native American team. I've seen the younger generation fall away from traditional ways. It's even hard to get them to the powwows. That's another reason why, like, I try to make this channel too, is to make the culture interesting. You got to adapt it to the new generation that's kind of, in a sense, losing its way, because it's harder to live the life of the traditional lifestyle while being forced to live the modern life at the same time. You got to get a job, you got to do all these different things that distract you from learning the traditional ways and living that traditional lifestyle. So to be able to incorporate traditional ideology with modern day stuff is definitely something that's pretty hard, but it's definitely something that I try to do in my videos and stuff, to try to give on some of those teachings that I have. And there's other channels that are out there that are doing like legit more traditional stories and stuff like that. But I talk about my experiences of interacting with some of these beings and stuff, and so you'll see some of that in the investigation and stuff too. What anime character do I see myself being as an elder? Who's old as an anime character? I hope to be like Kakashi. He's not old, but it would be pretty cool to be like Kakashi. Just imagine a grandpa Kakashi. That'd be pretty cool. Romania, what's up? What happens to Native Americans when they die? What do I think happens? They go to the happy hunting grounds. Pretty much a heaven too. Shawnee, Oklahoma, what's up? Definitely would like to reach out to you about our podcast if that's something you'd be interested in. I think if I asked you your live last time, LOL, it would be on the virtual. Go for it. Send me a DM on Instagram. For people who are asking me for podcasts and stuff, I am now open for those. So ask away if I have time. I'm going to be pretty busy here with 2 channel splits, but I'll do my best. Does iron have spiritual significance? Everything has spiritual significance because it's a matter of existence in our world and plane. Everything that's here on this world has a purpose, and you just got to find the right purpose for it. Thoughts on spiritual discernment and remote viewing? I don't really know what spiritual discernment is. Remote viewing is something too. Patathlis and medicine men do that to be able to see what's affecting people. So it's a thing, yeah. What type of tobacco do you use or do I smoke to protect myself? Forest Lake tobacco, best tobacco ever. Grows naturally where I come from. Have I ever seen shadow people? Yes, go check out my shadow people's video. I'll talk about it there. You're looking at one right here, and I know there's someone here named Shadow Person here too. What places are the creepiest to investigate? The ones you least expect to be haunted are typically the ones that are most haunted, for sure. Have I heard that Navajo Nation members were held for deportation, and do you carry CIB papers with you all the time? I don't carry my CIB papers. I did hear about Navajos getting detained by ICE and stuff, which sucks. I saw that was happening over in the valley. I live like closer to Northern Navajo Nation, so I don't think ICE is coming up here. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I think they're going mainly for the cities and stuff. But hell, if I get fucking stopped by ICE and everything, I'll be sure to let you guys know. That's gonna be crazy. But I hope those guys that did able to get out without too much trouble. How do Navajo police view beings such as Saint Michael or Jesus? They're cool guys. They're there, but they're not the only ones. They're cool. I would have a smoke with them, talk with them. Have I ever used burnt charcoal from the light, from a light strike used for protection against witches? Are you referring to a tree that was hit by a lightning and used that to burn? Certain ceremonies are used for that, but typically we don't try to use lightning wood unless it's for a specific ceremony kind of thing. Dun, 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 dun. Texas, Tennessee, Canada, what's up? Do I know the reason why your hands start hurting after shaking hands with someone? Is it spiritual? Yeah. It's whenever I shake hands with anybody, you put like, in a sense, you can describe it like a little shield or like a glove on your hand whenever you shake hands, because some people could have, without their knowledge, could have some dark energy, or with their knowledge have dark energy on them. So if you shake hands with somebody and it's not that good, could affect you, could be pretty bad. So yeah, it is definitely spiritual. Could you tell us what you know about a black shadow figure with green aura? You got to be a little bit more specific than that. I would have to. Shadow figures can have auras. And there's so many different types of shadow beings out there. Could be good, could be bad. Just depends on interaction and how you see auras. Do the ceremonial songs ever change or get new ones added? I think new ones get added. If you're a really good Hatathi medicine man, you can adjust the song to the patient's situation. So really kind of depends on the medicine man that's working with you. What materials do I use to ward off evil? I know sage, salt, powder, and powdered iron. When using these materials, what incantation rituals do I use? And what are some of the... Are they similar to banishing ritual of the pentagram? No. Not really similar at all to that, really. Just different. I made a video how to defend yourself, so I talk about it there. Most of the stuff I use for all that. Let me ask you this. A skunk pelt rug was found by me before in the hills. What is that about? Ew. But that smelt. I mean, we got some skunks here. But could be representation of darkness, evil, I guess you can say. So doesn't have to be darkness or evil. It could just be a prankster spirit that wants to just be a nuisance to you. It could be a lot of different things. I say do some research locally if there's any tribes or anybody that would have any ties to skunk pelts. I don't really know too much about that. I've never heard of that before, so I'd say try researching locally if you can. Boom, 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 boom. South Carolina, what's up? Out of all the new equipment that's going to be used for future investigation, what's one item you're most excited to use? Hopefully the cat toys. I really miss the REM pod. I got some cat balls, which are pretty cool. But I think the locations I'm going to first have a lot of sand. So it's not going to be really useful because it's just going to get stuck in the sand. Maybe I'll try, but I think cat balls will be really interesting. REM pod I really do miss because that one honestly is one of my favorites to have. What do I feel about apps? So I used to question apps too, but what was really interesting, my very first investigation I did, I bought this app on on the App Store. It was like some spirit box thing, but what's really interesting was I didn't think it would work. I was very skeptical of it, and then Apache started coming through there, which was really interesting. So I was just like, I don't think these apps know our native languages, which is pretty cool. So it just really depends on the app that you use. There's some good ones and then there's other bad ones. What's good medicine for the stomach? You use a zit or sage is really good too. Boil it and drink it, or just eat it plain too. Wash it and eat it. Mari, thank you so much for the $9.99 donation. Thank you again for the live. Can you share about the membership offers? Do you do in-person stuff for members? Not in-person, but members do get early access to videos and stuff. So if you guys get that, that'll be really cool. You guys get to watch the episodes, and then sometimes I'm going to start hosting members-only videos. And so with the investigations coming up too, you guys are going to get behind the scenes of the investigations, which is going to be pretty fun too. Nancy, thank you so much for the $10 donation. And Angela, Gifted another 50 Shanclen Shadow Production memberships. Oh, thank you so much, Angela. If you have an antagonistic human in your vicinity, how do I deal with that energy? Kill it with kindness. Kill it with love. If it's on the human side, then yeah, kill it with kindness and love. Unless they're trying to fight you, then just defend yourself. Seattle, what's up? Speaking on the owls that another viewer mentioned, does the meaning of our owls vary greatly with the tribe, or is it relatively the same? I think it really depends on who's gonna be the tribe, I guess you can say. It depends on that, and hang on, give me 1 second here. It depends on the tribe. For us, it's basically, I've heard from a lot of tribes, it's very similar. That it's in a sense a messenger of death, but it's a messenger, so don't hate it. You know, don't hate the messenger. So, but I haven't really met any other tribes that have something different. So it'd be really interesting if any other tribes here that might be watching have something different. Put in the comments. Are the Star Nations bad? No, they're really good. Are there such things as UFOs in native culture? Go check out my UFO video. I talk about it there. Is it possible for medicine man to make contact with gods and entities from other tribes? And how could he do it? If you know how to access the spiritual plane, you can pretty much talk to anybody. You gotta know how to pretty much get in contact with the right things, but if you do, you better have a good ass offering if you're going to be able to talk to a god level entity for show. How are people being gifted memberships here? So Angela gifted 50 memberships, so I think it does it random, pretty much whoever's watching and everything, whoever doesn't have a membership or whatever. Yeah, so I think that's how it works. Aliens real or not? Yes, they are. They indeed are real. The Trash Man, thank you so much for a $10 donation. So Lechuza is an owl skin changer in the Native Mexican culture. The main story is that she is a vengeful witch who sold her soul to the devil to enact revenge against a village. Ooh, thank you so much for that story. That's really cool. Sucks for that village, but still pretty cool. Is breathwork, visualization, and mantras important in indigenous spirituality like it is with most religions around the world? Yeah, learning how to breathe is good. It's pretty much how our ceremonies go. We sing a lot in a lot of our songs, praying, and just our language alone is a lot of our culture. What up, what up? Are chronic diseases linked to spiritual problems? Possibly. It really depends on, some of them are, some of them aren't. And the others are just plainly physical stuff. Watch an old video of an investigator interviewing a Navajo girl who is targeted by a skinwalker. She says she thinks her grandmother is a skinwalker. Does that sound legit? Yeah. It said when you become a skinwalker, it really don't matter what age you are, you can get inhuman abilities. Azra, thank you so much for the $10 donation. Sorry if I said your name wrong. You can have this money if you go listen to Heaven and Hell by Black Sabbath after the stream. I love Black Sabbath. Badass band. My uncle's the one that introduced me to them. Heard about a really funny B movie called Zombiever. Special effects are supposed to be good. I'll have to check it out. Do I have any stories about the code talkers you can share? Japanese soldiers would kill skinwalkers with how cruel they were. Yeah, my great grandfather was a naval code talker. And really strong warriors that helped win the Pacific War and the World War II in general too. There's still most of them passed away, unfortunately, and a lot of them are being recognized and they're considered heroes in the Navajo Nation too. So it's really cool to have a great grandfather that was a Navajo code talker. So that's why they always say the language is important. So I'm trying to do my best to learn as much as I can. What have I learned about elementals recently? Nothing recently. They're good. They have their purpose in the world. They're doing their best, and don't bother them. Native American culture, do they believe in past life or reincarnation? Not really. I mean, like, I mentioned this on past streams before. Like, I won't say like it's not a thing, but like for us, it's I wouldn't say reincarnation's a thing, because like if I'm the same person I was 2 generations ago, we run a ceremony, I wouldn't be able to talk to that person spiritually. So we have ceremonies we could talk with our ancestors. So at least with us, I don't know if it's like a choice after you pass away, and then it's like you want to reincarnate, go for it. But I think with us, instead of like reincarnating again, like we just choose to yeah, go to the happy undergrounds, do our best. Dun, dun, dun. Can I make a video on river or lake monsters or spirits? I gotta experience them first. We don't have a lot of running water, at least where I grew up from. Yeah, it's Forest Lake, but there's no lake up there. Is that like I grew up in the desert, so haven't really experienced much lake monsters or spirits, water spirits. So maybe in the future when I interact with them on investigations and stuff. What part of the states am I in? You don't have to be specific if you don't want to be. Are you in the west, middle, or east? I'm in Arizona, so northeastern Arizona. So that's where I am. Dun, 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 dun. But is the death always literal when you see the owl, or can it be more figurative, like death or of a specific time in your life? And it doesn't really have to be about you. It could be about somebody else too that you know. So from my recent understanding is it's quite literal. So just gotta be careful. It's either death is coming, whether that be for you or somebody nearby. Let's say like there might be somebody who wants you dead, so like an evil spirit will come along and try to do some evil things to you. I heard that Bigfoot and dog can visit most people while invisible, and that they think it is funny to make skunk smell to let you know someone is there and you can't see them. What do I think? Quite possible. What do I think many people on the reservation report being messed with while driving? Is it spirits or actual physical beings that can move fast enough to mess with these cars, or just spiritual? It could be physical too. I've seen a skinwalker run alongside vehicles. It's pretty gnarly. Dun, 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 dun. I was watching a show, Navajo Cops, years ago. Pretty entertaining. It's kind of sad, but you get to see the realities of what a lot of our people kind of deal with and stuff. I think it was like, gosh, what was it? Class something else that was on HBO about Navajo Nation cops that came out recently. And like, it's pretty gnarly to just see like these young Navajo people want to be cops and they're all excited and happy and stuff. But then once they actually become the cops, they see the realities of the hardships of being a Navajo Nation cop. Understaffed, under-equipped, and just having to drive so much throughout the reservation in their time, working overtime so crazy, dealing with toxicity and death and all these other different things. It's pretty wild. And you know, I give my props to Navajo Nation PD. Even though a lot of people say fuck the cops, you know, it's like Navajo Nation PD, they do their best to try to help people as much as they can. And it's just like in the reservation, you try to call the cops to show up, it's going to take them like 45 minutes to like 2 hours for them to show up because they could be busy with something else, you know? It's always pretty wild. Do I think cryptids like dogmen and werewolves might have been skinwalkers? No, we don't have dogmen and werewolves here. Like I said, skinwalkers are from Navajo Nation, and dogmen and werewolves come from somewhere else. So they got their own. Like I said, they're dogmen and werewolves. They got their own names already. Shapeshifters, possibly, but not skinwalkers. Any plans on going back to the Washoe Club? Maybe, yeah. And get some better equipment, better storytelling, and just have fun over there. When using Sacred Ash, can you use pure salt at the same time? Yeah, it's gonna dry out your skin though. Even more so. Just make sure you don't get any on your eyebrows or your hair. Your hair will turn white. Trouble Puffs, thank you so much for your $10 donation. You shall be given a shout out in my next video. Thank you for sharing. Thank you very much for sharing all the information you do with us. It's so appropriate that you have so appreciated. Sorry, it's all yellow. You have no idea. Is there anything out there you fear the most that you're allowed to talk about? I don't want to say the most fear because I know evil is listening too. So I fear Winslow, Arizona root beer stand food. That I'm terrified of root beer stand food. Just kidding. I'm saying that because it's the opposite. I want evil to provide me with Winslow, Arizona root beer stand chili cheese fries. Those are the best. But I'm scared of it. Wink, wink. Heard the Loch Ness Monster was just a ghost of a dinosaur. Ooh. I want to go see Nessie. Can you make a video explaining the origin / history of frybread? Amy and Charlie, Bezpaw. Okay. Alright, comment down below if you guys want to know the origin of where frybread came from. I shall tell you. If we shall amuse Bezpaw. Bezpaw is going to be my co-host for the upcoming investigations and podcast stuff. I want to see you mosh with warrior spirits as real as you. Mosh pit with Shanclen and my uncle Naurion would be pretty wild. It's a sight to see for sure. Everybody runs away from us. Can you please pray for my friend Brayson and Gerardo to get better soon? I shall add them to my prayers. Don't bother the Bigfoot man. Yes, don't bother the Bigfoot. He's doing his own thing. If you hit a skinwalker with your car, do they turn into roadkill? Tried that. They're alive. They don't. You need a big old tank to run them over. There is a big white subculture about dogmen. Are they a thing? Are they dangerous, or should we let them do their own things? Like I said in previous live streams, I don't know much about dogmen. I've never experienced them. They're not from my area. So maybe in the future, if I go east, I can learn more about dogmen and maybe duke it out with one. Do you think it's possible to make a blessings video that we can play? The best blessings I can give in a video is make you smile and laugh, I think. Because making a full blessing video and stuff like that can be twisted by evil and darkness. Things that I say that would be good would be twisted and turned around and made it evil. So it's dangerous to do that. So, but laughter and emotion, happiness, and stuff like that is probably the best things I can do in these videos to help. That's why I include bloopers in all my videos. Times I fuck up on my videos, and when I try to be all serious trying to do a video and I might get tongue-tied and I add those in bloopers. Because it could be a really scary video and end it on a light note. What's scarier, powerful skinwalker or federal tax collectors? IRS, definitely more scary for sure. Have I ever helped Navajo Nation PD with skinwalker problems? We tried and they said, we got other things to do, you deal with it, bye. And they left. But they have their own task force, but I think they were busy at the time. What's my opinion on astral projection, question mark? I have done it before, almost with success, and entity messed me up, but that was years ago. And I'm ready to do it again. Just be careful. You astral project, it's going to be like the movie Conjuring. You can be stolen, you end up in a coma, or you can be killed and your physical body dies too. So just be careful if you do that. New Zealand, what's up? Scared of getting bigger gains at the gym. Oh, I'm fearful of Italian pizza. Okay, so it looks like everybody wants to hear the origin story of frybread. So, origin story of frybread is it was made by the rations that the U.S. government used to give Native Americans on reservations. So we used to have flour, we used to have I think it was lard. It was either lard or some type of grease, and they would just give us cheese and maybe some meats too and stuff, and like canned beans, so, and some vegetables. So those, in a sense, were what was created, in the origin of frybread was the ingredients that the U.S. government gave us on the reservation. So to be able to make food in frybread, you know, we made flour, made it into dough, put it in a circle, and we put it in grease. That's how frybread was found. So it's pretty interesting, but it's not the healthiest thing out there. It's good. I freaking love frybread. I don't eat it all the time, but someone offers me frybread, or I go to a powwow, or my mom's making Navajo tacos or Navajo burgers, I'm gonna order it for sure. You know, it's, I don't get to have it often, so that's more so the origin of where frybread came from. It's just like, it's not that, like I said, it's not the healthiest, but it's like what we could make with what we were given back in the day when the government had us on strict regulations. One of the Navajo cops said Navajo aren't supposed to look at or touch any kind of dead carcasses, but didn't elaborate on why exactly. It's dealing with death, and I'll be having a video on death spirits and stuff here coming up I think it'll be not this week, but next week, it'll be a Death Spirits video. This coming Friday is going to be a video about one of my road trips to the reservation, and something happened on the way back of that road trip. It was very, very creepy and scary of something we encountered on the way back. But yeah, just pretty much like seeing a dead body or anything like that, seeing that death like that, you're gonna have to get a ceremony done because that death will be inside you and it gets you sick, kind of thing. Would I travel to Mayan locations? If so, what would I do? When I go travel, I'm not going to say if, I'm going to say when I start traveling to outside of the country, I want to take people who are local and tell me stories. And because one, I'm not going to be able to speak language, and two, tell me the stories, and three, interact with them to have the spirits tell me their stories, their interactions of their time periods they grew up in, and so many different things too that are like that. So that's what I look forward to, is cultural exchange in a video, pretty much. How is human sacrifice viewed in Navajo culture? Is it evil, or if so, did the like of the Aztec deserve to be wiped out? I'm not going to speak on the Aztec. They do their own thing. You know, they have their own people and traditions, and I'm not going to bash on anybody like that. But Navajo culture, sacrifice is bad because, I mean, like, we never had the need for it. So if the Aztecs had a need for it for their ceremonies, they'll let them do their own thing. But with Navajos, we didn't have a need for sacrifice. So, yeah. So other cultures and religions have sacrifice for their stuff too. I mean, that's the ultimate sacrifice to pay. But I think for us, we didn't do sacrifice because it was already hard to live and survive, and you needed everybody that you can, you know, have as much as you can. So, you know, kind of different for them because I think they had a lot more people too. So for us, there wasn't that many of us in the beginning, so we tried to have as many big of a population as we can. Yeah, Aztecs are still around for sure. I know a lot of Aztec dancers. Really beautiful dances. Strong warriors. New York, what's up? Lost Sea caverns in Tennessee. Some Indians hunted in the caverns, and underground lake is located there. Ooh, I gotta learn how to swim first before I go in any lakes. Will I follow locals' advice on how to protect yourself when you go to other countries? Like if you go to vampire countries, and locals say they need you need to cross to stay away from them. Yeah, I gotta cross up there in my jish. Like I said, it's just like there's not just one faith and religion. It's like some things will work for some races and religions, and some things won't work. So it's just like being open and culturally open like that is definitely going to be a huge step in human evolution. It's just like learning to respect other people's cultures and religions and where they come from and stuff like that. So yeah, if they say I need a cross, I'm gonna add it right here next to my arrowhead too. So yeah. If you could make one of your spiritual gifts stronger, which would it be? Definitely sight. Being able to see. Then again, that could be a good thing and a bad thing, but maybe hearing, but then that could be a good thing and a bad thing too. Spiritual foresight. I think that would be something that would be really good. Do spirits like music? Yes. who is it that we played music for? I remember we did one investigation where we played some music and they liked it. It was pretty cool. We're showing them like an old spirit, some new age music. And like, we're like, light the REM pod if you like this music. And it was all, you know? Yeah. If evil is listening, what does that mean for those who pray out loud? Well, they're not listening all the time, but I'm pretty sure we've had over 1,000 views on this live stream, so I'm guessing maybe 2 or 3 at least are evil, not including my spiritual YouTube channel who I'm live to as well, so they could be evil too as well. So just depends on the circumstances, because like I said, that's how one of the strategies of evil and darkness is whenever you try to go get a blessing way done ceremony, the evil can twist that ceremony and not have it not work, kind of thing. Spiritual warfare. That's why you gotta have a good connection with the creator when you speak. Are you familiar with the channel Native American Navajo Traditional Teachings? Yes, J-Man. Dun, 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 dun. I've heard you say "jish." Sorry if that's spelt wrong quite a few times. Do I have a video talking about what that is? I think in my how to protect myself video, I think I talk a little bit about that, but that's pretty much all in a box of all of our protection equipment, spiritual protection stuff. Have all my spiritual regalia and stuff in there. That's pretty much what jish is. So say like priests would have, like exorcists would have holy water crosses, or like you see like vampire hunters, they have like a cross, they have wood stake, garlic, and all that other stuff in a box. Is pretty much jish, you know. So that's what jish is. Las Vegas, what's up? Have I seen a dinosaur spirit? No. But I think there was like there was a video I did see somewhere of like a trail cam seeing like a figure that looks like it was like stalking or something like that in the video, and you could barely like see like its feet. It's all like translucent and stuff like that. I honestly think that was a dinosaur spirit if it's real. Maybe. What paranormal investigation equipment do I currently have? I have a lot. REM pod, cat balls, EMF readers, SB7. I really want an SLS. I want I need to get a paranormal puck. I would love an SLS camera. I need a thermal camera too. So everybody who donates and all these, all the views and all the donations and stuff that come out of the channel, all the proceeds of all that stuff goes to that. So all that stuff's pretty expensive. So all your guys' donations and everything that you guys provide for the stream and all that, all go to that. So I have quite a few stuff, but I would like a little bit more gadgets and gizmos to be able to see and test them out in the field. Be pretty interesting to see. Dun, 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 dun. Is there any spiritual significance to turquoise or white turquoise? Yes, it's one of our holy stones. Turquoise has a lot of protections and healings with it as well. Hello, welcome to the stream. A lot of people just joining in now. That's really awesome. So, your thoughts on the four-corner cryptid? Never heard of four-corner cryptid before. Tell me about it. Dun, 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 dun. So it's more specific to more paranormal side and not just Navajo or a mix of both. I mean, it's just like it's like my toolbox, but for spiritual stuff, in a sense. Crystal, thank you so much for the $3 donation. You shall get a shout out on my next video. Ahoo. All right. Dun, 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 dun. My nephew in Mexico once saw a dog in his hometown look both ways, then stand up and walk on its hind legs in the same town. I saw a ball of fire in the night sky, peeping at him through the window. Ooh, that's creepy. Just kick the dog. Get on your legs. All fours. Do other tribes know what skinwalkers are? Not really. Kind of if you're a neighboring tribe, but if sometimes like we would I'm pretty sure now, but before social media and everything happened like that, we went to the Lakota tribe where my grandfather was adopted into. We go to a lot of ceremonies there up there every year, and so we would talk about that stuff. And the chief we were talking with, who was one of my grandpas too, we talked about skinwalkers and stuff. He's like, I've never heard of that before. That's really interesting. And he would start talking about their spiritual deities, the prairie demons that they have out there too. So I'm pretty sure now they do, but maybe not back in the day, unless they traveled and actually witnessed them. How do you kill a crawler? You step on it. Get some steel toe boots and just have at it. Bruce Lee kick. Thank you for sharing your cultural knowledge. Oh, you're welcome. Oyster copper turquoise. Never heard of that before. Pretty much our stones are white shell, turquoise, black jet, and abalone. Yes, those are our sacred stones. I'm just like, I had to look at this, but it's like it's on my tattoo right here. So, or this part right here. Our 4 sacred colors. Our mountains represent different 4 sacred stones. In Jujutsu Kaisen, what grade do you classify? I haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen yet. Trying to think, maybe in Naruto terms, I would have to say maybe, I forget what was that, Jonin? So Kakashi? Or what Kakashi and those guys are, I would have to say. Not Hokage level or Jinchuriki or anything like that. I have to say, like, fully gifted guardians are like Jinchurikis. I should direct a scary movie. Yes, I got movies in the works. So, got a script and just looking for actors, pretty much, and trying to get the budget and everything to film it in a time and date, and to get stuff for the monsters. Do I know what's happening in the spiritual space right now? I've been feeling really off, and it gets especially bad around people who give off negative energy and when someone is in the path. So spiritual energy, spiritual world stuff is tied to a lot of what happens in the physical world. So there's a lot of physical world uncertainties kind of happening now. A lot of tensions around the world and everything. Try not to get too political on this channel and everything, but yeah, that translates a lot into what happens in the spiritual world too. So if you're feeling off, that's just transmitting into the spiritual world, and the spirit people are like, ugh, what's this doing if it's stinking up the whole spiritual world? What's going on here? Evil likes it, good doesn't like it, but they're trying their best to fight off the evil and make everybody happy. So That's why I try to go on here, get everybody away from all that stuff, thinking about all that, and just make everybody happy, smile, and just think about humanity in general, coming together and working together and living a good life. Because we're on this earth for a short time. Everybody deserves a smile. You are required to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. I need to. It's on my list. It's on my list. Like I said, like when I started the stream, I literally just got off work, got like 20-30 minutes to myself, and hopped on a stream. So after this, I'm probably gonna play some Fortnite with the boys, and if they're on or not. If not, make some dinner and just chill, watch some movies, and go to bed and do it all over again tomorrow. Have I watched American Primeval on Netflix? Speaking fully gifted guardians, was it visited by a hawk today? Oh, nice. American Primeval, yeah, it's good. I didn't like the mother though. She's stupid, but it happens. Should have listened to the guy, her guide or whatever. I don't think bad things happen. It's just like how do you not listen to people? And it's just like you're in that time, you know. It reminded me a lot of The Revenant, honestly. Revenant was a good movie. How can I gift you an obsidian blade from my nation to you? Send me a DM on Instagram, official Shanclen SSP. Send you my address. I still haven't made a PO box. I need to be able to make that. So, but yeah, obsidian blade. Love obsidian. Should you put ash on your windows? Just a little mark above it, the center of it. Should be good. Add me on Fortnite. I'm sorry I only add close friends and family to Fortnite, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd be playing with everybody and I'd never get off. Ran over from Instagram. Glad you're still alive. See? Go follow my Instagram, everybody. I do updates there for all new stuff that comes out and everything. So be sure to follow my Instagram, everybody, for all updates and shenanigans I get through every day. Are hawks good in Navajo culture? Yes. Beautiful birds. Protectors. They know the healing ceremonies. You should stream your Fortnite. I'd watch. I'm horrible at Fortnite. I have my moments when I'm decent, but I try using like the sword, and I'm horrible at it. I always die, and I hate it. It's just like I get the sword, and I press like I play on my PC, but I use a controller, and like I hit like L2 for like the power swipe, but the person I'm fighting always goes behind like a pillar or something like that, and it just totally blocks it, and I just get shotgunned out, and I die. Yeah, it's not that great, but I have my moments every now and then. Maybe on my second channel I'll do that. I like when Red Feather said that he was a demon slayer and warrior for the creator himself. Gave me chills, but yeah, the mom was a dumbass. Red Feather was a badass, man. I just love like how like those guys tried sneaking up on them, and they're just like whoosh, immediately hit with arrows and stuff. It's like hell yeah. I just watched your vid on smudging, brought me to your channel. Tried it for the first time today. Glad to meet a fellow Arizona guy here. Take care. Oh, welcome to the channel. Glad you're able to enjoy the smudging video. Arizona's getting warm. It's easier for investigations, but I'm not looking forward to the heat. That's one thing I'm not looking forward to. So, trying to enjoy the cold as much as I can. The issue I have been having with some of the current movies are portrayal as women as
Women being disturbed is going on in both men and women, not more. It's someone's perspective. I would have to say watch Prey. She was a badass. She killed a predator. I give her mad props for that. Shanclen, if you want to laugh, watch a movie Scalps. I'll add it to the list. What's my favorite scary story? I have a lot of scary stories. My whole life's a scary story. Dun, 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 dun. What if the Ash from Ash Wednesday is made specifically? You can use that. Voice is cracked out. I need some water. A monster. Superstitiously. I mean, Ash can be used pretty much like how somebody commented earlier. It's pretty universal. As long as it's made with good intention, I'm pretty sure it'll work. It's the only way to know how to make it. Have I ever been to St. Augustine, Florida? It's a good place to investigate. Went on a tour not too long ago. Went on a tour not too long ago. No, I have not. I've never been to Florida yet. Furthest I've gone east is Kentucky. Straight shot there, straight shot back. But I'll check it out. I really want to go to Maine. Maine is really cool. Foresty place. Who is the Great Spirit? The Great Spirit is the Great Spirit, the spirit of all greats, the greatest of the greats, the goat of all spirits. Creator, in a sense, I would have to say, but maybe different tribes will have different definitions of what the Great Spirit actually is. Do spirits have accents? Yes, they do. We've investigated over near the south, and we've heard some pretty thick southern accents for sure. If you get a P.O. box set up, I'll send you a silver dagger that I make from scratch. Would be a weapon only for the spiritual world, though. Wouldn't do well crossing with steel on this side. Just send me another DM on Instagram. I'll send you my address. That'd be really cool. Hello from Mesa. What's up? Try to stay cool. I know it's starting to get hot down there again. Oh, everybody. Let me see. Where are we at right now with the stream? Hour and a half. Hour and 42 minutes. So I say we got about another 15 minutes or so before the stream comes to an end. 8 o'clock is probably when I'll probably try to end it and have some dinner. Like I said, I haven't eaten yet, so have to try to eat something after this. Crystal, thank you so much for the $2 donation. Oh. Maine also has werewolves. Ooh. Maine also has John Zaffis, and I need to have a sweat lodge ceremony with him. Plus, I love the trees too in the forest. What should you do if you accidentally use lightning wood for ash? I mean, makes it more potent, but for our tribe, it could affect us. Not 100% sure exactly. Could give it a little extra boost. Ooh. I live in Florida. Just about all thick wooded areas have some level of spiritual activity. Ooh. I'm gonna go check that out. Hello. Do I play in the North American West servers? I think so. I don't really look too much into that. I just turn it on and play. But I think so. That's the servers I would play in. Oh, thank you for spending time with me from Davis, California. Oh, no problem. As I said, I try to do these live streams to try to interact with everybody, answer some questions, and hang out. A little bit more one-on-one. Florida is expensive. Oh, no. Everywhere is expensive. I remember when I was a teenager, I went to Phoenix trying to look for a place to rent. It was like $700 for a 2 bedroom in Phoenix. Really nice apartment, brand new too. But now it's like getting into 18 to over $2,000 for a 2 bedroom apartment now these days. Indigenous viewpoint on Christianity. It's a thing. It's real. Jesus is real. He's a cool guy. And yeah, they have their deities and beings and teachings. So live the good word, live the good teachings, and everything will be all right. Can you tell us the origin of the Skinwalker? It's one of my most viewed videos. Truth of Skinwalkers. Go check it out. Have you not seen it? Go check it out. Has over 1 million views. Go check it out. Tell all about it right there. It's cool pictures too. Drew it myself. Dun, 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 dun. Have I played World of Warcraft before? When PCs first came out, maybe a couple generations after PCs first came out, World of Warcraft used to have a free trial I used to try to play. And it was fun. I had fun. It's just, I think it'd be more fun if you had people to play with. I haven't played it in years. Just go kill hogs. It just always reminds me of that South Park episode when they're trying to take on that dude that's like super powerful and stuff. And yeah, there's that scene of like them all trying to plot against that guy. He's just like, you guys play World of Warcraft, and Butters is like, I don't play World of Warcraft. So Butters, you say you're on the computer all the time. He's just like, yeah, but I play Hello Kitty Island Adventure. It's like, Butters, go home and download World of Warcraft. Aloha from Big Island, Hawaii. Mahalo for all the content, and I find learning about Native peoples very interesting. Keep up the great work. Oh, hope you have I think it's still daytime over there. Hope you're having a good evening over there. I remember paying $600 a month. Gosh, I miss those prices. Have I visited the Great Creator? Personally, no. I want to. Hopefully one day. Am I a fan of Bethesda games? Elder Scrolls series is shit. Is the shit or shit? I think Bethesda used to be good. There's a lot of gaming. EA used to be good. Challenge everything. Yeah, it used to be good. I think one of my all-time favorite games to play back in the day was Star Wars Battlefront. They were like the originals. Those ones were really fun to play. I played that one on PC. What do I know about Deer Woman? So Deer Woman is more so of a Plains tribe entity or deity. I have not witnessed or seen Deer Woman before. So maybe if I go to Oklahoma, maybe I can hear from those tribes about who she is. I try to, if it's like a reference to Reservation Dogs, I try to be a good man. So don't be a bad man, or a Deer Woman's gonna come after you. Fun fact, that guy they were trying to beat was molded off the head designer at Blizzard. Oh no. You must take the sword to your son. It's all flash drive that had a sword. PlayStation or Xbox? So I had the original Xbox, and then I had the Xbox 360, Xbox One, and then, but what sucked was I had the Xbox One. I got it for Christmas from my parents. I was very thankful and grateful for that. But that was like when the PS4 came out. Xbox was a really good console, I have to say. It was really awesome, but all my friends had PS4s. And this was really before crossplay was really even a thing. So yeah, I sold my Xbox One and got a PS4. So I love the PS4 and everything, but I'm a PC gamer now. So a lot more games. I can pretty much play every single game that's on console. You know, a lot better graphics, and I can stream it, record it a lot better here too on PC. So I have to say PC is a lot better. But if I were to choose between PlayStation or Xbox, I have to say PlayStation for sure. Have I seen the movie The Revenant? Yes, it's a good movie. Growing up, I've always experienced some supernatural things that has increased since I got older. I have photos of light beings. I would say try to know yourself mentally, spiritually, and physically. To do that, try to grow connections spiritually with whatever faith or religion you choose or wherever you come from. And from there, have a solid foundation and branch out from there. And then I also have a video on how to protect yourself, just basic stuff from our tribe. Could possibly help you out. So go check out that video, and that could possibly help you out in your journeys against darkness and evil. Have I ever been to the mystery spot in Santa Cruz, California? I have not. Love to check it out, though. I'll add it to the list. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Any ghost hunts lately, or maybe just exploring eerie places? Not recently, no. That's one thing that I actually have an investigation coming up here next week for the upcoming 100K subscribers, so I'm looking forward to that. So nothing really too crazy though. Been busy at work and just trying to get content ready for the channel split and all that, so it's gonna be very fun and interesting for sure. Let me see here. Excuse me. Let me see. So we got about 8 more minutes, everybody. So you guys have any final questions, go ahead and ask them now. Like I said, the next video is pretty cool. It's going to be give you guys a little bit of an update. I got my first sponsor. So it's going to be with a website that's like Amazon, kind of. But they reached out to me to do a sponsorship. They were able to give me some of their products and everything too. So like example, like I was able to get this coin. Oh no. Oh no, bro. I think my camera died. I think that's a sign for me to end this soon. But I got another battery here, everybody. So don't worry, everybody. Don't worry. Shanclen is here to save the day. One second. All right, I'm back. Roar! But this right here, this is a coin that says yes and no. It's gonna be used in an investigation if, like, okay, should I go into this place alone? And of course, my stream wants to go and do something like this. Lots of things are happening here, so it's about 2 hours into the stream. So hang on, everybody. Trying to get my final thoughts. Work, equipment, work. I'm almost done. But this will be like a coin, like, should I go in this place by myself? Flip the coin. Yes, going in by myself. Got a bunch of other stuff too, which is really cool. So so that's gonna be really fun. So my first sponsor, yeah, you know, it's gonna help out a little bit of their donation they gave for this stuff, and also a little bit of pay too. It's gonna help out with the investigation, and it's really cool to have a sponsor too. So first of many to come. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see. So like how I said, we are now at 98,683 subscribers. So with that, we are now 1,417 subscribers away from 100K. So once we hit 100K, first paranormal investigation video is going to be coming out. This is going to be the paranormal channel. I'm gonna make a separate channel that's going to have like a lot more fun and stuff like that too. So that's going to be for people who aren't 100% into the paranormal but just want to hang out with Shanclen with all my shenanigans and everything that I do in life. That'll be that second channel too and everything. But yeah, I look forward to it. Next video will be out on Friday, so it's going to be premiered again. So if you guys haven't yet, go follow me at official Shanclen SSP on Instagram. That's where I do all my updates now. I deleted my Facebook a while ago, so I'm there. I'm on Blue Sky too and everything. And if you guys want to also donate, I do have a PayPal link too on my channel description as well as on my Instagram link tree. So if you guys want to donate there too for future investigations, movies, food, travel for investigations, equipment, and actors, and food for actors, and filming equipment, and ghost hunting equipment, new swords, and just kidding. Yeah, all that's pretty expensive. So I can't thank you all enough for watching the stream, watching and being followers of the channel too. So I can't thank you all enough for us getting so close to 100K. Like I said, I've made this channel a little over a year ago, so we've grown so much in that short period of time, and it's going to be so amazing. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm excited for what's to come in the future. So, you know, and I cannot thank you all enough again. So yeah, thank you everybody so much for joining. We got about another 4 minutes, so ask your last questions. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Oh my God, type away, faster, faster, faster. I'm looking at you. Go faster. Hurry. Just kidding. Do spirits give messages for people? Yes, they do. Either in dreams, visions, or thoughts during the day, too. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. What's the important role of mass during investigations and ceremonies? To be able to become the spirit, to be able to be recognized by the spirits too. Dun, 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 dun. Oregon, what's up? Have I done any investigations in the Pacific Northwest or met with any local tribes here in Oregon or Washington? No, but I really want to very soon. Hopefully, maybe I'll go during the summertime so it's not as hot or cold out there, because I know it gets pretty cold. Have I ever visited the Manitou Springs in Colorado? I heard it's hella haunted. I think I've driven past there, but I never investigated there before. I miss Colorado. I need sage and cedar. Wish you'd open a store, Amazon, Etsy, etc. I don't have a lot of that stuff. It doesn't grow naturally here. There's some sage up in Forest Lake area, but not really. I got some cedar trees outside, but the flat cedar. But yeah, it's one of those things. Gotta make sure it's all good and everything. But cool beans, everybody. Probably end the stream now, but thank you all so much for joining. You guys all rock. Hope you guys have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And I shall see you guys on Friday for the new upcoming episode of the haunting trip to the reservation. Oh, hope you guys are excited. Good evening, afternoon, or good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. I got it. Take care, everybody.